What is up, everybody? We are live with Queen Walkers. As you guys know, I've been away for a little bit of time. Unfortunately, I had some real life stuff, but I am back and very much looking forward to this one. What a way to come back straight into Clash Masters with Mr. and Mrs. Mujtaba, straight into a huge war with Queen Walkers. In the, Qualifier 2, bit of a, I know what happened in Qualifier 1, we'll talk about that in a second. Welcome. Right, let's just make sure everything is working. If anybody has ever done anything technical before, you know, if you leave it for a few weeks, it all goes wrong. So I just want to make sure that everything's working. I can hear some music, so that's a good sign, and I can see that we are live. Let's just make sure I am on the screen. There I am, I'm there. Logos are there. Clash Masters official co-stream, it's all there, and most importantly, to the side of me, Queen Walkers are live versus Club Leon FC, and we are all ready to go. As you can see, we've got our MSs all in check. Took a few days, I have to admit, there were a couple of people that didn't quite get it right, but now we've got it spot on. Everybody is M.S, as it should be. Looks very tidy. And as you guys know, we're in a very fast format here. For the first 3 rounds, all the wars today, it is just a 30-minute war. So we're going to see some fast attacks going in. We'll try and catch as many of them as possible, but they might overlap. If they do, we're going to prioritise Queen Walkers. Obviously, we want to see what Yuta, we want to see what Stadler's doing, we want to see what Gaku's got up his sleeve. You guys have known I haven't streamed a war since the last update, so the Super Bowlers, I'm a little bit excited to see them live on the stream. I'm looking forward to it. Hope you guys are all good as well. Now then, if you're not used to me, if you haven't seen this face before, don't worry about it. I've been around Clash of Clans for a while, doing a lot of work in the English language. As you guys know, this channel was built based on the Hindi language. Brilliant work by Summit, by Papa, and a few others as well. But there's also been a couple of other languages going on. I've seen Shion doing a bit of work recently on this channel, so there is a bit of variety. Hope you enjoy my own unique take on Clash of Clans. So like I said, welcome all of you. Prep day is ticking down. And let me know what you think. I do read the chat while I'm streaming. I try and keep up with what you're saying. Are you enjoying the new update? I've heard a lot of people say that the balance feels a little bit better, that it feels like the meta is finally getting to a better place. Let me know your thoughts in the chat. Are you enjoying it? Do you like to see the fact that we are seeing a few more ground attacks, that the Super Bowlers have added a few new strategies to our meta? Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know what you're saying. Again, if you are new to me, I'm from England. My accent is from the north of England, so near Manchester. Most people know Manchester because of football teams. But yes, I'm up near there, so that's where the accent is from. Not quite a London accent, so a little bit different, a little bit unique. Right, let's have a quick look. Who's put in there? New troops, what do you mean? I've seen new troops, don't even. Shubham, good to see you. Kundum wants everyone to spam Mugambo. Honestly, Papa does some awesome work. I don't blame you. I'm like the rougher version of him. He's got a nice trim beard. I go for the rough and ready look, but that's okay. That's all okay. Oh, Celtic Gaming, thank you so much. Appreciate the comments in the chat as well. And as you can see, war has started. Now, I don't know when these attacks are going to land. They could be any time. So the second we see a live, we'll dive in. And like I said, we've got 10 of them all in the next 30 minutes. So it is going to get busy. But the first couple of minutes, there will be a bit of planning going on. You might see some flags appear as the Queen Walkers decide who they're targeting. Have we got our strongest lineup out there? Let's have a look. Gaku up top, Yuta at 2, Klaus in at 3, Stadra at 4, and Stars at 5. It's as good as it gets. It really is. And obviously on the other side, Club Leon. Now I recognise a few of these names. I could be wrong here, but I think some of these guys, some of these the old Team Queso guys. Cherex at 1, Oscar at 2, Kuvas at 3, Thomas at 4, and Matthias at 5. I think this is quite a strong team. I think this is one of those where it goes under a name that we don't all recognise, but I could be wrong. But I think that these are some very strong players. We could be up for a very good war here. I've also got to tease you a little bit, because whoever wins this one could very well be facing Tomperai Empire in just 30 minutes time. Honestly, Clash Masters gets all the top teams in it. It's a fast, hard-hitting format. It's only a 4-week tournament with a massive prize pool on it. Honestly, Clash Masters does certainly gets all the clans involved. I will also try my best To keep you up to date on other wars as well. I can tell you in this tournament today, MCS are playing, ATN Attacks are there. I've already mentioned Tompanai Empire. Everybody who's everybody will be playing today to get through to round 2. Round 2 is tomorrow. And tomorrow we get down to the last 32 clans. It gets a little bit more intense. The cream rises to the top, as it would be. And yeah, it gets pretty exciting. And obviously we'll be live with that tomorrow as well. And of course on Wednesday for the finals. It's all about earning points at this stage so you can qualify for those big prize pool events. So yeah, Queen Walkers obviously with the disappointment last week. Unfortunately a technicality got us ruled out. So we need to get some points on the board today. We have to get through to tomorrow. Really we need to score points this week and next week as well to guarantee our spot in the final. That's the play. That's what we're looking for here. So we are looking for a big win, a strong start here. But what a nasty lineup this is. Like I said, Club Leon, very much an underdog name, but those are some good players on their team. And next round, it could be Tompanai Empire as well. I will drop you a bracket link in the chat if you haven't seen it before. Unfortunately, I can't show it on the screen because I've only just set this overlay up. This was a little bit last minute. We got it all sorted, which is good. But unfortunately, I can't link you the tournament on the screen, but I can tell you about some of the big matches of this round. So Indian Fighters, what a weekend they had. We'll be talking more about that in between the wars. We'll be talking a little bit about World Championships. Obviously we have, who else did I see in there? Where did I missed somebody. Who did I just miss then? Team Sex up there doing well. Tarilla Tavatan will be in action versus Axio. Carnage Gaming, our French friends, will be action against Screwers. That's the first round. That's playing right now. Obviously Queen Walkers, we know what they're up to. Let me have a quick look who else we've got. The Tompanai Empire, that's the other big war that we'll be keeping an eye on. They're against Benelux Green. I'm not too sure who's in that team. And like I said, if it's Queen Walkers and Tompanai, if they both win, that's our next round. What a match for a Monday that would be. JX Tiger also in there. They've actually got a bye, so they'll be joining us in the second round. Dark Unicorns, Hagua Metal, some big names here. Big names. ATN Attacks, like I said, they're in action. Not in action this round. They actually start next round. They got lucky and got a bye. Well done to them. Nishang Dance back in action. Who else have we got in there? Darkus Muzan, Penta. They're all here. They're all here. Golden X, QSFN. It really is a list of all the top clans out there. NY Amazing in action as well. Obviously a disappointing couple of months for them. But obviously they'll be looking to do the best that they can here. Space Station Gaming, of course. We expect to see them always going far. Who else have we got? MCS are against ATS Fighters. That one's kicking off as we speak. Cream Esports versus X Team. They're two teams that not quite in the highlight reel of tournaments, but both of them capable of putting out some big results, so we'll keep an eye on that one. Titan Global Gaming, obviously with their tournament going on, they're getting a bit more attention as well. We'll see how they handle that extra attention. Bazinga, they're in action against Indie Fox Esports. WHF are in action as well. WHF Esports, they were going quite far in the World Championships this weekend. I was watching some of that. Yeah, it's a big day. But of course, our eyes are on Queen Walkers, our local team, our sponsored team. Can we say our favourite team? Are we allowed to say that? I think we are on this channel. I think we can get away with that one. Snay says, we don't know English. Well, you said that quite well, I'll be honest with you. George, great to see you, buddy, as well. Tim, welcome all of you. Like I said, it is a pleasure to have you all here. Don't worry, me being here does not mean that Papa and Summit won't be here anymore. Of course not. It's just we want to give you as many streams as we can. If we can get this channel active 3 times a day, 4 times a day, we'll do that. So because of that, you'll get a lot of variety, a lot of different sort of angles, a lot of different views. We're all slightly different in the way we do things, and it just gives more entertainment for you. And of course, if you miss any of the action, it all goes onto videos afterwards, so you can all see it after it's happened. So yeah, it's all good. It is all good. Right. Now, somebody asked in the chat, they said, Adam, why are we following Queen Walkers? Now, there's a lot of reasons. First of all, because Queen Walkers are absolutely amazing, and we enjoy watching them very much. But the other reason is, of course, is because they are the official team up there of Mr. and Mrs. Mujtaba. That's why they're all tagged up MS. So happy that we got to keep the Queen Walkers name and get the sponsorship as well. Really a double win for the community, for the team, for everybody. That works out superb. But yeah, because of that, they are the official team of Mr. and Mrs. Mujtaba. That's who we cheer through the tournaments. and it's who we're looking to go far. Like I said, we're behind here. We didn't score any points on week 1. It was 3 weeks of point scoring, and we need to rack up some points. So today, very important to get a strong performance in, get us to day 2, and obviously get us into the top 8. That's the real goal, so we can get into those point scoring positions. If anybody's wondering, there's prize pools every week for this. So for the 4 weeks of qualifying, there are prize pools on the line, so there's a bit of money given out, but obviously the finals is where the big money is given. Finals is where the big prestige is. And what would any Clash tournament be without Queen Walkers at the minute? It just wouldn't be acceptable. So, because of that, we need to get Queen Walkers there. So I hope you guys are going to be cheering as much as you can. We'll give as much respect as we can to Club Leon. Ideally a 15-14, that would be a nice start here. Queen Walkers 15, Club Leon 14. Everybody happy, and onwards to the next round. Now this is an old school rule setup in that the guys can attack any time that they want. So the first few minutes, we expected this. We knew that there'd just be a little bit of quiet time while the guys are making some plans. They're not using the flag, so they must all be discussing it on voice, but I promise you, by now, the plans are being drawn up, the strategies are made, and it won't be too long before we see our first live. Nobody wants to go all at once, because you can't spot each other then. Also, there are some tactical implications. If you all go at once, you can't go for those safe 2s at the end, all that kind of stuff. So we will see a bit of a spread on the attacks, but there may be some overlap. Guri says, will you stream all Queen Walkers Wars? Will I? No, definitely not. But on this channel, we do try to cover every single one of them. Obviously, with a variety of casters, so that way you get to see them all. So if you're subscribed to this channel, you're going to see every single all the action from Queen Walkers, plus, of course, some of the other action, especially in the Stephanie Championship, where we try to cover a few other teams as well, give you that bit more variety. Somebody was asking about Earth. Oh man, Earth, one of my favourite players. At Town Hall 12, the guy was an absolute monster, and he went on, he's played for a few different teams, all from the Japanese community, at Town Hall 13 and Town Hall 14. He hasn't quite found the team that's going to take him to the World Championships yet, unfortunately. Now, I say that, maybe there's still a chance. There is still a couple of golden tickets floating around. But yeah, indeed, I'm a big fan of Earth. And obviously, like I said, it was a shame it didn't work out for him with Queen Walkers. I don't know who he'd replace. I mean, it's an all-star lineup, let's be honest. But yeah, we love Earth. Big fans of Earth. Who's going to attack first, says Gangster. I agree. I don't know. I'm waiting for it. I don't know. Will it be a Queen Walkers hit first? What these guys actually got in their chat? Club Leon official team. Rugi, I can't pronounce that. Rugi Con Lefiera. I can't speak Hindi. I can't speak Spanish either. I was just checking where they're from. They're from Argentina. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is these guys. And honestly, I think these guys are pretty good. I could be wrong. Don't hate me if I'm wrong, but I have a feeling that some of these are some of the old Team Queso guys from Town Hall 12 and before. So we'll find out. We'll see how this one plays out. Gangster says ATN attacks is also good. Yeah, I was discussing this with somebody the other day, and I think that there's a lot of very good teams out there, and there's no doubt about it. Tompanai Empire have definitely been taking it a little bit quieter over the summer, so they've perhaps dropped off the radar a little bit. But I think that right now, Queen Walkers and ATN attacks are setting the standard at the top. It's very difficult to put anybody else in their bracket. There's a lot of people not far behind. People like MCS, people like Vatang, good to see them in action this weekend. They were looking very good. We haven't seen Vatang as strong at Town Hall 14, but they looked very good this weekend just gone. So fingers crossed we see a bit more of Vatang. They did make it through to... what final was it? Was it the third Stephanie Championship qualifier final? I think it was the third, where it was Queen Walkers versus Vatang. It was a brilliant war. But Queen Walkers, you could just see they had that edge. They were just that little bit ahead. And obviously, they got the qualifying spot. Adam, where have you been? I'm here. Aditya, thank you so much for the kind words in the chat as well. Obviously, he's one of the guys working really hard with the Mr. and Mrs. Mujtaba setup. You guys know it isn't just Queen Walkers. They've also got the Stephanie Championship as well. On top of that, they do the lower town halls, the 1v1 tournaments, which have got very popular recently. Papa doing some great work with those. And on top of that, we have the Queen Walkers tournament. It's a lot of organising that these guys do, not just Aditya. There's a full team that work here, and obviously they make my life easy. I just turn up and stream. All I have to do is rock up and enjoy the attacks with you guys. They're the real heroes. They're the real MVPs. Drydup says Earth has retired. He has. He has, but he's retired a couple of times, and I'm hoping that he'll be back again. Like I said, I'm a big fan of his. There's a few players in the game that I really enjoy watching. Another one is ATN Attacks. As you guys know, one of their French guys retired at the start of this year, and I'm hoping that we see him again at some point. I'm a big fan of his. So yeah, I like to see all the good players. I like to see all of them. Looking at this lineup though, I mean, Gaku, probably the most famous player on the team, but I've got to say I've been really enjoying watching what Klaus has been doing, what Stars has been doing. Obviously, Yuta, he usually is the closer. He tends to take the 5th attack, and because of that, he can't always be as crazy. Sometimes when you're taking that 5th attack, you've got to go for the safer option, the more sensible option. There's a bit more pressure on you, and it's a different kind of attack, is the 5th attack. So yeah, we don't always get to see Yuta be as creative, but I promise you he can be. I've seen him do some crazy stuff, and obviously Stavra as well. Every single one of these players capable of showing us some magic. Who will be the MVP today? I will be asking you that after we've seen some attacks. Which one do you like the most? Which attack did you enjoy? Which one sort of brought you something that you wanted to see? 17 minutes on the board. Tension's rising. Oh, who's going to make that first play? That is the question. I'll tell you what. Tell me in the chat. Help me out in the chat. Who do you think is going to make the first attack? Will it be one of the Leon guys? If so, which one? Or will it be one of our Queen Walkers? Who will be making the hit? Let me know. Let me know. Christian says Papa is with him right now. Can't stream indeed. So they brought the B team in here. I'm here to just cover for him. Like I said, I'm big fan of Papa Mugamba, big fan of Summit as well. I love the work that they do. And Shion, I really enjoy some of the work that he does. Surprised to see him streaming in English. That caught me off guard a little bit. Again, these guys at Mr&Mrs Mujtaba, they can make things happen. So Shion doing some streaming in English as well. And it's here straight out of the gate. Gaku will be the MVP. Gopal thinks that one of the Leon guys will be making the first hit. Who do you think it's going to be though? Parth thinks it'll be one of the Queen Walkers to make the first hit. Come on, who though? Who's the player? Who does it? Gangster says Queen Walkers lose only because of the time. Yeah, I've seen that a couple of times where Queen Walkers have drawn and have lost on time, but they win so many times by stars that I guess it makes up for it. Red Eye thinks we're going to see Klaus making the first hit. Interesting. 129, good to see you as well. And here we go, we're live with the first hit. It was Club Leon that went first. It's Gerrix that's going to set us off here. And check this one out, we've got a little golem in this mix as well. Dragon Rider attack, plenty of super goblins. Now then, are these just for the outside? Or are we going to try something a bit sneaky here on the Town Hall? It looks like we're going for the Town Hall. There's that haste down already. In we go. 2 storages to get through. I think Queen Walkers felt that the 2 storages might be enough to take away the goblin attack, but it looks like Gerrix has got other ideas. 9 in the pocket, obviously got that invisibility spell as well. Ooh, now then, a bit of a mistake there, doesn't quite get the storage. Now he finishes it, that gives him 7, still enough to get the job done. Let's make sure he does it though, and in we go, straight into that hit. Should be straight into the invisibility as well. There it is, nicely placed, hits everybody that was meant to, and doesn't connect the Town Hall. But then these goblins don't get through. Oh, big problems and big start on defense here. Now then, was he meant to split the goblins is an interesting question here. Were they meant to split and go to both storages at once? Was that the mistake? Or did he just bring too few? Not sure. But either way, we're looking good here for Yuta. Strong start on defense. He's messed up the goblin attack. Now, as you can see, he's going to send the golem, the king, and the queen in for the Town Hall. So there's no real dramas here for the 2-star. That should be safe. But it's going to be a lot harder to get the 3-star now. That was a big investment that didn't pay off. Now then, will this queen go inside? There is a chance she might get dragged by the pups here. Could be in trouble. Gets the king onto the Town Hall. Uses the freeze. King's trying. He's trying very hard. I think he's gone down though. And we've missed the Town Hall. We're going to have to use the champion as well. Oh, wow. Defense really kicking in here for Yuta. Possibly a little bit unlucky for Gerrix. I think he had a good plan, but it didn't work out for him. And then his backup plan of the heroes also didn't work out. Had to reach into the pocket and pull out the champion as well. He's finally got the 1-star, but with so little left, there's no way we're getting 3 stars. Look at this base, 77% still standing. And obviously, as you can see, we're down to just 57 seconds. He's actually going to have to launch the rest of his attack soon just to get some percentage and make sure he gets that 2nd star. Oh, this is a big start here for Queen Walkers. This is the defense that they wanted. And like I said, there is a bit of pressure on them because of what happened last week. They need to get a big start. They need to get a strong performance and get through to day 2, get through to day 3, and get those points on the board. Now then, we're looking at percentage, 37%. I'm sure he gets this. He's got the Warden with the Taunt. There it is on that early side. Couple loons. Plus, he's still got some bats to deploy as well. Obviously, going into a multi-inferno, though, not exactly what he wanted there. Those bats really taking a kicking. Oh, 1 more percent. He is going to get it, but wow. That was rough, to say the least. That was really rough. 52% on the board. We'll rack up a couple more. Not only is that a defense, but it's a low percentage. What that means is, if there's only 1 defense each at the end of the war, it's a massive percentage advantage already to Queen Walkers. What a start. Flexing the defense. And there we go. There's that hold. Now, as you guys know, we've been talking a lot about Queen Walkers' big improvements this year at Town Hall 14. Their offense has always been crazy. It's always been great. But defensively, they've really improved this season. And there's an example of it. A nice, 2-star 54 in the end. That's as good as it gets. Big rip, says Tim. He's absolutely right. That is the perfect start for Queen Walkers. They've not even made an attack yet, and they're already feeling good. Now then, I'm going to go to this side. We've got some flags out there now. We're going to see a Queen Walkers making the second hit. Rohit, welcome to the stream as well. Zenda, welcome to the stream. Welcome everybody. Patel with some hype for the base building. That's what it's all about. I mean, we saw ATN attacks last year, and they're brilliant. Like, don't get me wrong. Boom, Valet, all great attackers. Some of the best on the game. But what made the difference at Town Hall 13 was their defense. That's why they were the world champions, and it's why they're still in a very good position to repeat this season. Obviously, Queen Walkers really caught back up on the base building side, and arguably, I mean, it's a difficult one to call, but is this the best offensive lineup in Clash of Clans? I know there will be people that will argue about that, but I mean, it's beautiful to watch everything that Queen Walkers do. Should have gone for a better troops combo. What a waste, says Summy. What would you have liked to have seen there, Summy? How would you have done it differently? Guri says, Yuta and Gaku basically defending very well these days. Yeah, no doubt about it. We're seeing more and more strong defenses from Queen Walkers, and they have to be honest with you. They have to get those defenses. The meta has been so high that sometimes 14 stars doesn't win a war. You've got to get some defense now. You can't just rely on offense in this meta. So yeah, I completely agree with you. Big defenses is what it's all about. Leon FC is a strong team. All players are former World Championship players, says Tim. Yeah, that's exactly what we were talking about earlier. Some of these guys from the old Team Queso. Definitely some talent in here. But it didn't show on that first attack. Let's see if they've got a bit more in their arsenal. Bear in mind, we're going to see 9 attacks in just 11 minutes. It's going to be a bit crazy, but of course, anything that we miss, we'll catch up on it. Don't worry. We won't leave you hanging. There'll be plenty to see. Number 2 and number 3 are from Team Queso. Yeah, indeed. Oscar and Kuvas. But I think Thomas was also in there at some points. Bear in mind, obviously, like most teams, it's a little bit of a bigger community. So it isn't just their main 5. Whew, indeed. I'm ready. Show me more. Show me more. I'm ready for another attack now. Oh boy, big defense to start us off. Wasn't quite what I was expecting. Obviously, you guys know I've not streamed for the last couple of weeks, unfortunately. Had a bit going on in real life, bit of work problems, just everything. Everything's been going on. I'm very happy to be back. And I come back to a strong defense from Yuta. Not what I expected. Thought I might see an early 3-star. Maybe the second attack will be the 3-star. Goldbull said it's going to be a Trojan War. And we're going to see 9 attacks going in at the end. Obviously, there will be a couple that will go in last minute. But I think we'll see a couple before then as well. Just as I say, Stadra heard me. Stadra was like, here you go, Adam. Here's your first 3-star. Let's see. Let's see. Queen Charge leading in. There's quite a few super wizards in this mix, and this is the... I say Queen Charge, that's the Warden Walk to set us up. But this is the difference that Queen Walkers do. A lot of people use 3 Peckers with this attack, but Queen Walkers have always stuck by that 1 Golem and 2 Peckers gets you more value for your troop space. Let's see if Stadra's right. Warden Walk going to take down that 9 o'clock area. Obviously, you can see that scatter shot. That's the main target. That's the one we want. Love that use of a minion there. Now, you guys might say, well, it's only took a couple of shots, but that little bit of extra DPS has speeded speeded up the time and the funneling for the warden. It helps in two ways here. Both the funnel and the speed a little bit faster now. And it allows us to get that warden doing work. Now that warden's taking a lot of damage, so he's had to go for the rage. You can see already we're setting up top. 12 o'clock area set up. And now we bring the queen. And I think she's going to drag the warden right back up to that eagle compartment. And then in we go. Looks like we're going to split up here. Maybe the king will go for the scatter shot. And we'll send our main force into the eagle. Let's see how this one plays out. It's going to deal with the enemy king first. He's no match for us. We've got a headhunter in there as well. Ice golem, big golem. And obviously this new skin of golem. I haven't seen this. This golem's new to me. So that new golem, interesting dark green colour, kind of matches with the Town Hall 14 theme. And yeah, as predicted, king is going into the scattershot compartment. Main force going with the log crusher straight through the middle of this base. It's always a little bit risky doing it this way because, as you can see, the final building we'll get to will be the Town Hall. It's going to be quite late on that we get there. But if this log launcher can get us close enough, we can get all three Infernos. And that's his thinking here. Does it work out for him? Queen has charged forwards. Champion at the side. I'm not seeing many Peckers left up here. Looks like the Peckers took a bit of a kicking, and you can see why. The Golem and the healers have all gone to the side. That wasn't the value that he was looking for. Stadra in a little bit of trouble here. Couple of Yetis are out there in front, helping him a little bit, using those freezers to keep everything alive. And you've got to say that Champion's doing a sterling job on this outside. Queen has to get that Town Hall. She does. Has he got enough to finish it off? I can't believe this. These healers have gone nowhere. They are absolutely useless. They've not helped us. Tesla farm looks like the last set of buildings remaining, but check this out. We still have the champion shield. There it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4 Teslas instantly wiped out. Very satisfying. And that champion can finish that final Tesla off. 36 seconds. It's going to be a 3-star. And honestly, some of those troops were swag there. Some of them did not do the job. Look at this golem. A full health golem. That was not part of the play. And look at those healers. They went all the way to the outside. Did not help us like they were meant to. But Stadra's plan was so good. And the reason the plan was so good was because he got those Infernos in the middle. He highlighted the damage that he could do there. Brilliant setup with the Warden walk into the Queen. Takes down the Infernos. Gets the bad luck. But still triples anyway. And Stadra gets us on the board. Let's get some hype in there for Stadra. GG to him. We are a triple to the good, but also, as you can see, a considerable percentage gain as well. Means Queen Walker's in a very strong place. Just 6 minutes left. 8 attacks still to land. Let's go. Let's go. This is what we expected. This is what we wanted to see. Pawan, welcome over from India. Plenty of people from India, from Bangladesh, from Pakistan in the chat. But also, we're getting more and more people from the international community in here as well. So great to see you all, wherever you're from. I know you're cheering on these great wars, as am I. 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Come on, bring us another one. Come on, bring us another one. Patel says, anyone watching the warm-up match of India versus England? And we've got 2 TVs going on here. One for Clash, one for cricket. I can imagine that. I can imagine that. I've got 2 screens, but unfortunately, I need 2 screens to stream. Maybe I need to get a third set up so I can have sports on the other channel as well. Here we go. It's Osk going in. Now, I remember Osk as being one of the best players I've ever had the privilege to watch. Has he still got it? Is he still in the game? Let's see. Osk going in with the hybrid attack. Again, those slight tweaks in that last update. We've seen slightly more ground attacks. Not a big surprise to see a hybrid attack. And let's see what it could do. Loon, just looking for those early black mines or a crazy outside tornado trap. Not often you see them, but nothing wrong with taking care of it anyway. And then in we go to the multi-compartment. Just Yetis and a Rage here. And we're really looking at what we can bounce and get with the Yeti mites. We're outside of the Rage. That's a bit unfortunate there. He's not going to get the value we wanted. Does get the Wizard Tower. Creates the funnel, but probably not getting quite as much as he would like. And then here we go with the double wall break to get us inside. Interesting way those wall breakers path there, but it does allow us to get straight into the town hall. Might just have to go through the expo as well. Obviously, CC is going to be dealt with first. Queen, relatively safe spot out there. 1 expo, 1 archer tower. It's not crazy damage. Does have to rage on the way out though, just to make sure we've got enough to get through. Oh, slowed down by that ice golem. Let's see. Let's see. Queen's going to hook inside. Archer tower goes down. Yeah, that was perfect. Nicely done. And you can see the hole in the wall there. That's what made those That's what made those super wall breakers path to the smaller compartment, even though the wall breakers were nearer to the big one, because it's already got a hole in it. The Archer Tower trying to hide it, but doesn't get past Osk. He knows what he's doing. In we go with the hybrid. Look at those big green hammers of those hogs. Again, first time I've seen them on a live stream since the update, so pleasure to see them. And again, good funneling. We talk about this with any hog attack. Go back to any Town Hall level, right back to Town Hall 7 or 8, and it's all about getting the maximum value from the heals. And look at that, every single troop is in the heal. That's superb. Really well set up by Os. Really well funneled. Queen's still going strong. Takes down the enemy queen. That's a big threat taken care of. Just going to get through this wall now. Finish off that multi in the middle. And then the rest of our hybrid could go around the outside. I've got to say, we've taken some damage though on this backside. Look at this trapped compartment. Giant bombs and Teslas absolutely wrecking the hybrid. Now it's down to the heroes. All 4 of them still up. It's not over yet. But you've got to say again, Queen Walker's defense is doing business there. Wow, that was some real damage in that compartment. We might have to have a quick look at that one again in between the 2 wars. But that compartment has wiped him out. Champion's gone down, Queen's gone down, King's gone down, Warden's about to go down. That is absolute carnage, and that is, again, that was a well set up attack. You've got to give Os credit there. He set up the Queen Walk perfectly for the Town Hall and the enemy Queen. And he set up the hybrid really well. Got a strong start with the heals. But this compartment, the compartment of death here, rips him apart. Wow, an RIP. Now then, a few of you pointed out, should he have sent the Warden in with the hybrid instead? Would he have been able to get through? You might be right on that one. I think he put the Warden down because he was a bit concerned about the ice columns taking too much time. But yeah, it backfired on him because he didn't have what was needed to get through Stadra's defences in that 7 o'clock compartment. It's another big defence for Queen Walkers. And now we're lining up, trying to get a third. Can we keep these defences going, is the question. Matthias is in. Now for Club Leon, obviously 2 defences, one of them very low percentage, one of them quite low percentage. They really have got to get some 3 stars now. They can't rely on the fact that Queen Walkers are going to fail this many attacks. They've got to get some triples on the board and then hope that their defence can get them back into it. But without some 3 stars, I mean, Queen Walkers are not finishing with 10 stars. We know that. As you can see, more live attacks popping off. We'll focus on Matthias for a second, try and get a feel for how this is going, and then we'll dive out and see what Queen Walkers are doing as well. Matthias's dragons have gone to the bottom side. There isn't much on the top side though, so I guess this works out okay for him here. You can see he has put 1 in to help him funnel on the outside. What have we got? There's 3 Dragon Riders in that mix, so it's not as bad as it looks. Dragon Riders obviously much bigger, much stronger than the Inferno Dragons. They're still doing business. He's got a freeze, another freeze. What does he need there? There is a single target in that middle. Air defense as well. Forwards goes that king. He deliberately popped the king early, so that way the barbs could try and pick up some of these single beams. Doesn't work out though. Freezes up. Couple of red mines. He's onto the Infernos. He's still got the champion ability and the queen ability. I'm going to call that a 3-star. We'll dive out and have a look. Nice job. Let's dive over. Who are we going for? Let's have a look at Gaku going in first. We'll check out Yuta in just a second. In we go. Queen Walkers. We think they've had 1 triple go in against them. 2 big defences. And now they step up on offense. Gaku going in. Queen Charge Dragon Riders. The update doesn't change the meta too much. We're still seeing this attack a lot. Down goes that Town Hall. We're looking pretty tidy so far. Obviously, it does go into the poison and into the CC. That's a bit of a painful area there. He's going to take some damage on that Queen. I think he had to phase there as well as Rage. He did. But obviously, once the Town Hall poison wears off, he does get a little bit of respite. A couple of minions on that back end. Gaku having to go through all the toys here to make sure that Queen survives. But she has 1 minute into the raid. CC dealt with, Town Hall dealt with. And now that Queen's in a good place to do some damage. May have to rage again though straight away, especially with that sweeper. Definitely taking damage from that inside expo. Let's see how this one plays out. Wizard Tower down onto the Builder Hut. He's trying his best to avoid that rage, but I don't know if he gets away with it here. I feel like he has to rage in there. Let's see. Slammer going in with the Dragon Riders up top. That gets him through the first air defense, and there is the Tome. So it pushes us through into that scatter shot compartment. We've got an invisibility and a freeze if we need them. He does rage the Queen, but he misses it slightly, and because of that, down she goes. Now Now then, do we have enough juice to get round? I'm not sure here. Let's have a look. King doing a great job on the outside. Regular dragon, couple of loons pop out of the slammer. Is that enough to get us round? It's that inside multi that's causing us problems at the minute. It's going to play with our pathing as well. We've got some minions in on the top side. We've got one dragon trying to solo there, and that won't get him far. I don't think he can get this. I really don't think he's got enough juice left. Let's have a look. Champion already used her ability, invisibilities, to get everything that he can, basically. Anything that he could do to get round. One dragon rider, one king, one regular dragon. There is a warden in there, and that champion's not given up yet. He's trying. He's really trying. 38 seconds. Does he dare put the minions in for these centre buildings? I feel like he should, but he's trying not to. He must be thinking that he might need them for something else. Let's see. Minions are now down. There they go. A couple of super goblins coming in to help out. 24 seconds. It's so close. He's begging for that warden to turn round onto the scatter. Is the scatter damaged? It's not. King coming through. Got the yak to get through the wall quickly. Owl helping him out there. 11 seconds. Still got the clan castle. Only one minion on it. There's definitely some time fails. Don't do it. Oh, no way. No way. It is a time fail for Gaku. Ouch. That's the defense. As you can see, we did get a triple from Stadra. Let's dive in on stars. We've got one triple on the board. Can we get another one in there? Let's see. We've smashed all this left-hand side with the entry. I'd say that's pretty much as it was intended. And in we go here with the Lalo. We've got 10 more loons in the pocket, remember. Here come a couple of them now. Surprised he didn't go earlier with them. Champion's still up, causing him some big problems in the middle. Brilliant freeze on the multi-inferno there. I don't know if you saw that, but he's still got the rage up, and he had the headhunters coming in. So he used that freeze on the multi to allow the headhunters to take down the enemy champion. That was a great play, but it doesn't feel like it's enough here. Just 28 seconds on the board. This is going to be a defense. Right, let's have a quick look at the war here. On the other side, 2 triples went in, so we need another triple. We don't think Stars is getting it. Is Klaus getting it? Let's go, Klaus. Let's go. 4 seconds. He's not. Oh, no. We've only got 1 triple, and they've got 2. I think this is over. What has happened here? Maybe going too late has hurt us. It's 11-12, and it finishes 11-12. Well done to Club Leon. But Queen Walkers are going out here. We aren't going to see them in the next round. Oh, brutal. Absolutely brutal. That just did not happen for us. We got the defenses. We kept them to 12 stars. And look at that percentage. Just 85% from Club Leon. Well done to Kuvas and to Matthias. We saw Matthias. We felt that was going to triple, and it did. Kuvas also hit a triple. But we had the time fail from Gaku. Yuta, super close as well. And it's over. We're out. Oh boy, now then. It's not all over for Clash Masters. Obviously, we've got Qualifier 3 next week. So we've still got a chance to get some big points and some prize pool on the board. But then there's also the last chance qualifying as well. Gopal, yeah, I'm as surprised as you are. Let's have a quick look at Yuta. Bear in mind, that time fail on its own would have given us the win. If we'd have put our minions in on the top side instead of on the bottom side, that would have been a triple, and that would have been Queen Walkers advancing to the next round. And yeah, is it? Yeah, I agree. It's not possible, but it has happened. We're having a quick look at Yuta. What happened to him here? Again, a 97. This could have been a time fail as well. Let's see how it played out. There was the wall break. Goblins spread round. They created the funnel. That was all nice. All looking good so far. Ah, what happened, boys? What happened to our team? I take a few weeks off and we stop winning. I need to come back. It's me. I need to come back. That's what it is. I need to get some Queen Walkers merchandise, not just Adidas t-shirts. I need to get some Queen Walkers merchandise, and then we can get back to winning ways. But yeah, respect to Club Leon. Well played by them. Obviously, a bad start from them. Obviously, that horrible 50%, 54% hit. That could have been the end of them. They could have let that get to them. They didn't. They came back. 2 big triples and some massive defenses. Perhaps a little bit lucky with the time fails for sure. They'll know that could easily have gone the other way. This attack looks fine from Yuta. What's happened? What went wrong? You can see what he's aiming for. This big compartment down here. He knew that if he could get his queen in there, she could have some real fun in there, and she did. Not only that, but wall breaks into the middle compartment. Jeez, this guy's a machine. Does this queen come back? Oh, maybe this is it. Maybe this queen doesn't come back. He's intending for her to go for the scatter. But you can see there's a lot of buildings up. Does she turn? She should turn back round, though, surely. Yeah, she does. Man, this all looks really tidy. What went wrong? What happened? How did this not triple? What happened to us? Black Mine hits, fair enough. Healer's taking a bit of damage, but the Queen does get to the scatter. I think I see the problem here. We had to go too early with our air. Took a lot of damage with it. And yes, the Queen did eventually get there, but it's not where we wanted it to be. That's a little bit unfortunate. I think he was expecting the Dragon Riders to stay a bit further north so them and the Queen would work together. Instead, they kind of overlapped each other, and that really didn't help us. 42 seconds. Is this a time fail? I think this is a time fail, isn't it? Oh no, maybe not. Maybe not. Air defense is absolutely wiping us out. We've still got our Queen up. Yeah, it probably is a time fail. Oh, 2 time fails. Ends the Queen Walkers in this round of Clash Masters. Absolutely brutal. It is. This is a time fail. Yeah, that Queen's absolutely fine. She's going to the end. But we just can't get through everything in time. What buildings is it that gets us? We're going to get that barracks. Queen gets through the wall. Oh, I see those minions. Did they get taken down by the Tesla? No, they're on it. It is just, yeah, straight up, just a couple more damage needed. One loon and we'd have got it. But we time failed at 97. Ouch. So a 99 and a 97 time fail defeats us. Ouch. We'll have a quick look at Stadra's triple. Did we see that one? Is this the one that we watched? Yeah, this is the one. Oh, we saw Stadra's triple. Well done by him. We'll have a quick look at the triple as well that we didn't see. We saw Thomas. Let's give a shout out to Kuvas with the 3-star also. Oh, but no joy for us. No joy. Let's have a quick look at the other results as well. See if I can get you any updates on the other big names involved in Clash Masters. Yes, I'll accept all cookies. That's fine. Cookie me up. Right, let's have a quick look. NGT Legends had a bye, but they face off against Wahaha. That's a tough matchup. Wahaha beat Indian Fighters in round 1. So NGT Legends will be taking on Wahaha in round 2. What else did we see happen? X-Team Early Bird picked up the win. They're waiting for their opponent. Not sure who that's going to be yet. A few of these wars are just finishing up. A couple of minutes late on the spins. So we'll try and let you know what's happened. Let's have a quick look at other big names. Wow, Carnage Gaming also fell in the first round. So did Tarilla Tavatan. What's going on here? Everybody that I thought was going to win has taken a loss here. Tompanai Empire did get the win against Benelux Green. They'll go on to face Club Leon. Best of luck. That's a big matchup waited to happen. Obviously, I said JX Tiger had a bye. They'll face Force Fusion in round 2. Higua Metal beat Dark Unicorns. That was a big matchup in round 1. So I'm going to say crazy spin. They don't use seeding in this one, which I don't know. I think it does create some really tough first round matchups. Dark Unicorns, the victim of that one for sure. They go out in the first round also. GS making it through to round 2. If anybody doesn't know, obviously GS are part of the family that Queen Walkers were in back in the days before esports. So it was always nice to see GS doing well. They'll face off against VN Champions, a Vietnamese team. That's always a good matchup. ATN Attacks had the bye. Not sure who they're facing, but it could be Nishang Dance in round 2. That would be another big matchup. Any other results that we've got? QSFN had the bye. They'll face Empire Gaming in round 2. That one's confirmed now. NY Amazing picked up a big win. They smashed it, 13 stars. Well done to them. They're up against Avengers Assemble in round 2. Let's have a quick look. Anybody else who reckons? Space Station Gaming picked up the win as well. Not sure if that was a default win. Can't see a score for that one, but they are through to round 2. So Space Station will take on Indian Clashers in round 2. That's a big matchup. I hope somebody's streaming that. That'll be worth watching. Let's have a quick look down. Any other results? X-Team beat Cream Esports. Big win for them. Cream Esports struggling a bit in that one. X-Team getting it done. Aphelion. Jesus, what a war that was. Aphelion 15-14 in their war. So Aphelion with the perfect will advance to round 2 to face Titan Global Gaming. Well done to Aphelion. They put up some big scores there. Anybody else that we recognise in this mix? Did Penta lose? I think Penta have lost. Where's Penta? Wow, some crazy results in that first round then. What a set of wars. Wow, well done to Kuvas, well done to Club Leon. They do pick up the win. And that's the end of our road, boys and girls. I was hoping we'd be streaming 3 wars today. I was hoping we were going all the way through to round 2, but it wasn't to be. Man, thank you all for joining me. If you enjoy seeing Queen Walkers, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. You can catch up not only on any live attacks, but also on anything that we've seen before. Equally, if you're not on the Discord, get yourself on there. There are always giveaways, always tournaments, always events going on. So get yourself onto the Discord. I'm really glad to be back. I really enjoyed the war, even if it wasn't the result that I was looking for. Thank you all for sharing it with me. And like I said, we'll be back with more action as soon as possible. But for now, it's been time to clash. Take care, guys.